Okay, good news. The decision has been made for me not to do Trtan back time anymore. The bad news, I won't be doing it any less. So here goes. September 1st, 1945, Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land is published. Guthrie wrote the lyrics in 1940 after he was tired of hearing Kate Smith's recording of Irving Berlin's God Bless America played on the radio. It became one of the United States' most famous folk songs. Happy birthday to Jim O'Rourke, born September 1st, 1850, American baseball player. He made the first hit of the first National League game in 1876 for Boston. September 2nd, 1901, expressing his desire for a strong foreign policy, U.S. Vice President, soon to be President, Theodore Roosevelt makes his famous proclamation, speak softly and carry a big stick. Roosevelt would become president 2 weeks later after the assassination of President McKinley at age 42. This made Roosevelt the youngest U.S. president. And a note for those, John F. Kennedy was 43 years old when he became president, making him the youngest person elected U.S. president.
Okay.
Right.
Elected versus...
I'm going to try and get this right. Happy birthday to Lili O'Ukalani, all right? The full name, Lydia Lileu Loloku Walania Wawahai Kamaka Aeha. I hope I got that right. Born September 2nd, 1838. The Hawaiian Queen from 1891 to 93. She was the last Hawaiian monarch. She also wrote the song Aloha Oi, which means farewell to thee. Aloha Oi. That one, yeah. September 3rd, 1783, the war between Great Britain and the 13 U.S. colonies ends with the signing of the Treaty of Paris, granting the United States its independence. Benjamin West made a painting of the Treaty of Paris featuring the U.S. delegates John Jay, John Adams, Ben Franklin, Henry Laurens, and William Temple Franklin. The British delegation refused to pose, and the painting was never completed.
Oh, is that what that big white thing on the side is? Okay.
Nobody showed up. Happy birthday to Louis Henri Sullivan, born September 3rd, 1856, American architecture. That gentleman was the creator of the skyscraper. Right there. September 4th, 1993, despite being born missing his right hand, Jim Abbott pitches a no-hitter for the New York Yankees against Cleveland. 4-2 was the score.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Okay.
Jim Abbott. Huh. Happy birthday to Michael Anderson Godwin. Born September 4th, 1960. American criminal. He accidentally electrocuted himself to death while sitting naked on a metal toilet repairing a set of earphones connected to a plugged-in TV set. He was electrocuted when he bit into the electric cord. Sentenced to the electric chair for murder, Godwin got his sentence overturned on appeal and commuted to life imprisonment.
Wow.
And he got electrocuted.
Still got electrocuted.
September 5th, 1977, Voyager 1 is launched, flying past Jupiter in 79 and Saturn in 80, at a distance of 15.5 billion miles as of May of this year. It is the most distant human-made object from Earth. Voyager 1 is also projected to reach a distance of 1 light day from Earth in November of 2026. That is about 16,900,000,000 miles from Earth.
What? I can't even comprehend what you just said.
A sun day is about 16 billion miles.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Arthur Charles Nielsen. You know his name. Born September 5th, 1897, American marketing researcher. He founded A.C. Nielsen Company in 1923, which conducts radio and TV audience surveys. And finally, you ready for this, Maddie?
I have to be.
Why did the woman return her vacuum cleaner?
Why did the woman return her vacuum cleaner? Because it stunk?
It's just gathering dust.
Oh, God.
Wah, wah.
There you go. Can we go back to that
Sure.
that baseball player? So he was born.
Jim Abbott.
Was it his left hand in the glove that he didn't
Yes,
have?
that's you don't see his hand.
Okay.
He, put it over what he had of an arm.
Okay.
And then he would flip it to his other hand and he would catch with that hand.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did he have a bionic hand of sorts, or
No.
just?
No. Nope,
Interesting.
not at all.
And no Abraham Lincoln this week.
I know, but I put a Teddy Roosevelt in there.
Well, thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah. He was related to Lincoln.
No, he was not.
Okay, I thought I'd try to slip one by.
And I do remember you telling me that story about Godwin,
Yeah.
the criminal.
Yes.
Prior to this, so.
Yes.
Must be one of your favorite moments in history.
Well, when it comes up, it's like, yeah, I got to. This is one to talk about. It's very odd. He was, commuted from being electrocuted, and he electrocuted himself accidentally.
He was in prison when he electrocuted
Yes,
himself.
yes.
Okay,
yes.
I got you.
He had a life. He was commuted to a life sentence, so he was in prison.
And he was a murderer?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Very possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yet another successful Trtan back time. Thank you, Tom.
Oh, thank you very much. It's nice to know that. All right, next up, the latest from Alamo Draft House. Don't go away.